2, 3, let go.
Live and direct from the planet of Chinatown. Today we are at Football Cafe. Good friend Simonez Wolf.
Enchanté.
He is the owner of Football Cafe. As soon as I got here, as soon as I saw this place on Instagram, I knew I had to be here. This is like coming to church. Because coffee as a Colombian and
Colombia,
football.
it's football team.
And football. I mean,
Yes.
can you get any better than that? So we're here. What's the address?
104 site.
Okay.
It's between Broome and Grand. We have B&D Grand Stop around
Okay.
the corner.
Okay. So tell us about the vision. How did you start this? Why did you begin this here?
I mean, the story went way back. I came to New York not necessarily thinking of like being involved with any football like situation or project or anything sort. I actually came to New York because New York was New York, and through the time and connection, I met a bunch of people. Actually, the real source of this came from the field, which is the Lionsgate field right here.
Yes.
Well, our cafe is opposite, and it's actually the field. When I walked past the field, I would say, "Hold on a minute, this is a soccer field in the middle of Chinatown, right smack on the middle of Manhattan."
Yeah.
He talked to me, and I was like, "Hold on, who plays here? What's going on here?"
Yeah.
Because I think it was a pickup game. I didn't know nobody, and so I came back to the field and I met a couple of people, and then I met a guy who works as a designer.
Mm-hmm.
We exchanged a conversation, we talked, and then suddenly he came up with this thing that he wanted to put a team for the Adi Cup. I had somehow a connection with Adidas. I was playing a team then. And so I said, look, I can help you put a team in this tournament. And I tried, it didn't work out. But what worked out was our conversation. We continued our conversation about football, how the culture in New York. And I think he was kind of like disenchanted with the visual side of what was perpetuating in New York. He said, there's a lot of soccer here, but there's no real identity coming out from New York.
No collision.
No collision.
Yeah.
So obviously, we joined forces. We started as a team. We created a team. He had a team already called Elsewhere. He had a bunch of players that came from the field. And we just created a team. And we played. We won Grand Street, which is another league that plays on this field. And after that, the more the team was involved, you get connected with people, and that's how things started. The Football Cafe started because of the field. The field existed before.
And we're going to do the second part of this, so you'll see the field, which is right in front of us, which is wonderful. So get your coffee. Go ahead.
It's a very unique space because it's urban, and it has this kind of like mystical atmosphere, vibe to it. You know, called Lionsgate. It's like there's two lines below the field, so it has representing the.
You gotta come check it out. It's really, really cool. Great coffee, like Colombe, obviously Colombian coffee. Come on, you know. It's great here. I mean, they also do shakes. They do.
Yeah, we do superfood shake. Well, most of it is like a nutritional aspect to it because people do go and work out. Like the field is supposed to be like the workout session. So you have pre and post shakes. But most of the ingredients, like superfood ingredients, was like paleo lifestyle wellness.
Mm-hmm. You also sell mugs. Look at the mug.
Yeah, and we sell those mugs in 4 different languages.
Go like that. Sure. That was for Sepp Blatter, right?
Yeah, Platini actually.
Platini, Michel Platini.
Pardon, monsieur, pardon. Excusez-moi.
Pardon. Platini, what's
Saint-Étienne. Désolé, Saint-Étienne.
$2 million for what? Come on.
I know, it's insane, but they were corrupt. I'm sorry to say, they were like in cahoots. Yeah, so we sell mugs. We do a lot of merch. We create
soccer jerseys, right?
Soccer jersey. We customize them. We hand dye them. We do a lot of different effects with the jersey. That's not necessarily manufacturing the jersey itself. So we try to create our own identity and a sort of our own visual vision to it. You know.
Yeah. As a Frenchman, you come into the United States. We spoke about this off camera before. The start of the whole football revolution here in the United States. How did you see that? You know, did you think it was like it's gonna be like this, or
No, I didn't. I had no interest at all. What was US? I had no nostalgia about the World Cup '94.
Yeah.
None of that. My culture, my football culture came from England because I was playing, but I didn't really care. It was a fun thing to do. We went to see Parc des Princes. We see PSG. I went to see PSG because actually a friend of one of the players that played on my team.
Yeah.
His uncle somehow was married to his aunt, Luis Fernandez, played for Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah.
So we got tickets. We were like 14 years old, and we'll go to Parc des Princes and watch him play. You know, like a great player. Dominique Rocheteau. It was like a really good team. So obviously that was somehow a Parisian connection, but the real culture, the real culture is when I moved to London.
Okay.
When I moved to London, I saw there was real sets of fan. There's a culture. People like it came from all different type of colors.
Mm-hmm.
Like people came from different backgrounds. They followed teams. They will follow the team, rain or shine, snowstorm. They will go to the stadium, sing, and it was like how
what's going on?
in Paris we never had that, you know.
So the United States is kind of like in the middle, right? Because you see a little bit of passion, but
I when I came to New York, I didn't look for it.
Okay.
You know, as I said, the field that's the main. For me, this is American football. You know, U.S. football. It's not MLS. For me, it's not MLS. I could care less about MLS. They could do whatever they want. I know there's like the evolution of how things should be in this, and to try to adapt, to try to find a situation to make it more popular.
Yeah.
But I think they're missing a point where I think a lot of the fans, they copy the Ultra and all this stuff from like Europe.
Yeah.
But it's I don't think it's the real thing, you know. For me, I don't think it's real thing. I think the real thing is kids from grassroots. Peer 40 is real for me, you know. Like kids that go in the field, they want to play every day. You know, I see them. I went there on Tuesday. Tuesday we have a practice session. I see so many kids that want to play. Then I go on a Thursday because I had to speak to someone there. They were playing, you know. So I'm sure there's a lot of field, and I have French people that come and play here, and they told me, "Oh, this is amazing. There's field everywhere.
Yeah.
We're in New York. There's field in Brooklyn.
Right.
There's field in Queens. There's field in Manhattan. There's this whole by the water." Pier 5 by the water with the skyline is amazing.
Yeah.
So I think that's the future. That's where football in America should be. You know, the field and create those players and the passion of the sport. You know, I think that's the grassroots of where it starts. Not the branding, not the Cosmos, not MLS, not NYCFC, not Red Bull. They all try, but they have to create from the ground down.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people try to skip that, and that's why maybe we have like a dishanty or disarray of like what is exactly the main situation in US.
The field that inspired
Yeah.
Simonez to create this football themed cafe.
Yeah. Exactly. Hi, how are you? All right. So this is Seaside. Right. Yeah.
As you can see, we're live here. Right?
Yeah, we're live.
This is
Football cafe. Right? So yeah, the field. You can see the kids coming up and they have pickup games, and this is what's amazing. It's like it's organically happening. It's not like control or anything.
Oh, yeah.
But there's leagues. There's leagues that are organized leagues, different level. There's the Barry Premier, which is the best level, I would say, of this. It was just they do two leagues midweek and Saturday. So it's a bunch of people come in.
Yeah, we're watching Liverpool versus Watford. Liverpool unfortunately lost. The club took a little L.
I know, but it's kind of amazing how Watford, like all those mid-table teams are doing like super well now.
So much
like
money in
Leicester City are a Premiership contenders now. That no one would afford that. And another, you know, all the Bournemouth, like they're kind of winning. It's like all these teams, it's like a new Premiership.
So let's talk about that. League One. What is a lot of problems with that because of PSG's dominance and the fact that everybody else is like, 10 points.
Yeah, I feel I think like it's always good to create competition. You know, like say if a team has more money and have more outreach to certain players to bring into the capital because people love Paris. I feel they want to play for a city that's going to be nice to live in, you know.
Yeah.
So that's a great attraction, and then yeah, they have a lot of money, so they use a lot of bigger stars in world football. But the competition is kind of, I don't know, it's hard for maybe Bordeaux, Marseille, Monaco has the money too, so they don't really have a crowd.
Yeah,
it's hard to follow League One. I don't really follow that much, to tell you the truth. I follow when it's like more Champions League, when if Paris Saint-Germain goes into the playoff, I kind of like watch it. But derbies, the big classicals like Marseille, Paris, is like always a big game. Try to watch the big games, but it's hard to follow as the league itself, you know.
What do you follow, guys? Which leagues do you follow?
Premiership.
And your Premiership team is
Arsenal.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So I was in the clock end with all the Arsenal fans watching Ginola versus Lee Dixon.
Wow.
Lee Dixon was kicking Ginola's ass. literally kicked him out of the sideline. It was the most funny thing. It was funny. So obviously after that, they invited me to like watch FA Cup games. Like I saw Arsenal versus Leeds, Arsenal versus Leicester City. I saw so many crazy games. And we were traveling because they said that's how you do it. The Stadium Hybrid obviously is like one of the bigger games everyone turns up.
Yeah.
But they traveling fan, which is going back to what I was saying, the culture. That's when I was like, what, you guys travel? You go to Newcastle? It's super far. It's cold.
Newcastle, yeah.
But that's the culture. They will follow the team wherever they go, and there's a core hardcore, and they organize super well. They have travel agency, they have hotel books, they have everything. So if you go with a group, you kind of get being looked after, you know. You should enjoy the atmosphere more than anything, you know. And I met crazy guys. They're like, you were everywhere. Like they had tickets for me. But I didn't have to pay. I didn't pay for one penny each time I go with them.
You got to see Highbury. A lot of people didn't get to see Highbury.
Yeah, Highbury was amazing. The house, it's like this. This is Highbury. I promise you.
Yeah.
That was a stadium, and people would live here.
Yeah, I know.
And then people would sometimes like there's one roof that it's a famous where people will go out on the road and watch the game.
Yeah.
It's exactly like this. That's why this feels speak to me. Because I went to Highbury, I went to the stadium right in the neighborhood. They actually call Highbury for a reason because it's in Highbury.
It's in Highbury, yeah. North London.
So imagine New York would like call this the Lions Gate Stadium would be, you know.
Definitely.
That's why going back to that, like people keep forgetting where that culture started. It came from neighborhood, it came from club,
in the streets.
You know, people would like go and meet together somewhere. That's why it's called club. First of all, football club. It's not called football. It's called football club, FC. You know.
Yeah, Football Cafe, 100 Forsyth Street, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You know, definitely come out, check it out. Your Twitter, your Instagram.
Twitter is Football Cafe _FC. Instagram the same, Football Cafe _FC.
Really cool stuff on there. Final question, Simonez.
Yes.
What are we? Euro 2016, France. In France.
I'm going to support Belgium.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I want France to win, but I think Belgium would be a good team to follow. Yeah. Support them. I think they have the best team on paper. They just need a lot of experience. They're not experienced enough to like really win a tournament like this. It's gonna be tough. This I looked at the group. It's a lot of tough group out there. It's pretty equal. I mean, France will do well. Are they gonna win it? They have to. It's home turf advantage. So the last time there was home turf, they took some bribery and won the World Cup.
Ouch! Ellis, who's gonna win it? Albania?
Yeah.
We're going over there to watch this team. Albania, first time
ever they
like.
get to make a tournament and they get to play the host. It's great publicity.
Yeah.
We were hoping we play them first, but Romania.
Yeah.
So, that's it. As Simonez said.
Who's the player? Who's the top player?
Lorik Sana, their captain. Lorik
Yeah.
Sana used to play for Olympique Marseille and Paris Saint-Germain.
Olé Marseille.
Ah, look
He's
at this guy.
PSG, you know. Whatever.
Look at this guy.
There goes the French connection. Yeah.
Okay.
And they're gonna play in Marseille, at the city that he grew up as a player. So he'll be playing in Marseille against France.
Nice.
Second game of the
We'll be there covering it for you guys. It's gonna be amazing. Thanks for joining us, Simonez
Thank you.
Football Cafe. Keep watching big matches. Arsenal.
Arsenal. Yeah, it's coming up.
Manchester
At 3
City.
o'clock.
We're gonna be here watching it.
Yes.
Oh my God. So thanks, guys.